I'm beginning multiple new series this month. First, this one. Towards the end of every month, I'm going to recap and break down events into multiple different categories. Gacha games that announced an end of service are going to be first, followed then by test phases, then pre-registrations, new game trailers, reveals, then finally releases. You might recognize a few games that I've discussed earlier in the month as part of my weekly Gacha recap series, but this way you guys won't miss out on anything pertaining to every upcoming Gacha game, and evidently games that shut down as well. Now, if this is your first time here, consider taking a moment, hitting the little subscribe button, clicking the little bell notification. That way you remain up to date with every single thing that I post, and I post every single day. We're gonna go ahead and begin April's recap with Gacha games that are announcing an end of service, beginning with Tales of Food, which is ending service within China on June 18th. Grimlight confirmed that they would be ending their service, however, they would be transitioning to an offline version of the game with no future updates whatsoever in the third quarter of 2024. Tactop Symphony is officially shut down as of April 9th, 2024. This is not even a year after releasing. Phantom of the Kill announced an end of service with the game officially shutting down on May 27, 2024. That is next month. Danmachi Memoria Freeze announced that they would be ending their service on June 24, 2024. They also confirmed that they were working on an offline version, but this is only if they can raise enough money through crowdfunding, meaning the only way that they can successfully roll out an offline version of their game for players that play it is for the players that play it to give them the money to do so. Yeah. Next, we're going to go ahead and cover test phases, beginning with Infinity Nikke, which will be holding an offline test phase at some point soon in Los Angeles. Kingdom Hearts Missing Relink entered into closed beta testing on April 24th. This will last through May 2nd, 2024. I honestly don't know if we necessarily need a Kingdom Hearts gacha game. I feel like we have gacha games of everything. Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem. I mean, where does it end? Are we gonna get, well, we actually have a Devil May Cry gacha game that just came out. Are we gonna get a Bayonetta gacha game, Zelda gacha game? Although admittedly, you know what, a Zelda gacha game might not actually be bad. Tensura New World has officially started closed beta testing as of April 23rd, 2024. Guilong Chao has entered closed beta testing on April 9th, 2024. This is actually their third closed beta test to date, with them having made quite a bit of progress between test phases. I've covered previous test phases. I've discussed this game numerous times ever since it was first revealed. Child of the Hidden God officially started closed beta testing on April 23rd, 2024. This is a 2D RPG from the Soul Tide developers. This actually does look kind of good. I really enjoyed Soul Tide. Etheria Restart Special began closed beta testing on April 24, 2024, and they released a trailer showcasing what players can look forward to. Before we delve any deeper into this video, however, allow me to thank my incredible patrons over on Patreon. Your guys' support is why I can continue to make videos like this every single month, and I deeply appreciate you all being there for me. Next, we're going to go ahead here and move on to pre-registrations, beginning with Assault Lily Last Bullet W, which is open pre-registration for the global release of the game. Dragon Raja Gate of Castle, yes, Dragon Raja, as in that Dragon Raja mobile MMO, has opened pre-registration for their newest game, Gate of Castle, in China. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people are really gonna be interested in that. Every time I talk about Dragon Raja, they're like, oh my god, this game sucks so much. Blue Exorcist Alterna Welt has opened pre-registration in Japan. Heroes of Crown Legends is opening pre-registration for the global release of the game, and simultaneously released a trailer to get players excited. I don't know how many people actually got excited. Next, we're gonna go ahead and talk trailers, beginning with, well, the Heroes of Crown Legends. But then Unending Dawn, an upcoming fast-paced action RPG that kind of looks and feels a lot like a Souls game. People are actually calling it Elden Impact, and you know what, it genuinely does look freaking good from the two different trailers we've seen, and between the two trailers we've seen, a lot of progress has been made. But their newest gameplay trailer, which is roughly 7 minutes long, was released. Fellow Moon released a brand new teaser trailer. Fellow Moon is actually a game that is very similar to Honkai Star Rail in terms of its turn-based combat and the over-the-shoulder third-person perspective, but at the same time, it's also very unique because it features a style of like horizontal side-scroller gameplay. Next, we're talking game announcements, beginning with Chaos Zero Nightmare. This is a turn-based roguelike game being created by the same people behind Epic 7, which does actually, from the singular trailer we've seen, look incredibly good, at least in terms of waifus. The waifus are very well developed. Magia, etc., a gacha game that is set within the Magica universe, was confirmed to be releasing at some point in 2024. We don't have a specific date right now. Currently, only Japan is confirmed, but the anime was relatively popular globally, so it's likely we'll also get to play the game at some point. And then finally, let's talk releases, beginning with Solo Leveling Arise, which is confirmed that it is going to be releasing on May 8th, 2024, globally, meaning roughly 2 weeks you'll be able to log into the game and play it all around the world. Unfortunately, the game only has like 5 waifus, and only 2 of them have any kind of plot worth discussing. All the rest are just men. Yeah, honestly, that's just, and I'll be completely blunt with you guys here, while the game was a lot of fun, that is a lot of dick. Annihilation Borderline has officially released in China as of the 24th of April, 2024, and then Tokyo Debunker just released as of last week, and it has had an absolutely catastrophic release, utterly disappointing every single player that played it. Just like a lot of you probably did your first girlfriend, your first experience. Now, I'll go ahead and delve into this deeper in a future video. I'm recording this literally in the morning before posting the video, but I forgot to note that Zenless Zone Zero also began their amplifying test and their technical test, both on the PC mobile and on the PlayStation platforms respectively. The PC mobile test began on the 18th, and the PlayStation 5 technical test actually began on the 25th, so that was just yesterday. Additionally, it was semi-confirmed that roughly around July, I think it was July 3rd, the game will be officially releasing as per the App Store pre-registration page that is now available. And that is April 2024's massive recap. There's plenty of non-upcoming gacha news that I haven't covered over the course of the last week, so you're gonna have to go ahead and wait for my weekly gacha recap series on Saturday for that, but a lot has happened this month. Numerous games shut down, numerous games enter test phases, open pre-registrations, released new trailers, announced that they even existed, or launched, and now you're up to date with all of it. Now, if none of this is of any interest to you, absolutely no problem. I got you covered for 2 videos on screen right now that might be more up your alley.